Hi, it's me, Anne. I am currently working on a lavender hot process soap, and I just wanted to show you how it looks like. We are currently 30 minutes into the cooking process, and in the middle it's still opaque, but on the sides you can see, zoom in, it's starting to cook and go into gel. So let's take a look at it in another 30 minutes, which will be 1 hour into the cooking process. And I'm back. We are now 1 hour into the cooking process, and as you can see, the whole soap has started to gel, so now it's time to start moving it around a bit. We have now entered what is usually referred to as the applesauce stage, because in terms of color and texture, the soap pretty much resembles watery applesauce. It's very foamy and light, and it still has a lot of cooking to go through. So I'm now going to stir this ever so often, and we'll see each other in half an hour. And we're at 1.5 hour cook time, and what you can see is a butt. So let's stir this up so you can watch the consistency. Still quite foamy, but it's getting opaque again and less yellowish. So now we're sort of This is now sort of more like mashed potatoes and not as liquidy anymore. So it's now going to cook on, and I guess I'll see you in half an hour. Bye! Now we're at 2 hour cook time, and I've already stirred. And I don't know if you can see it, but the soap now has this Vaseline shine to it, and this means I am ready to stir in my super fat. But before I'm going to do that, I realized I forgot to tell you what my soap ingredients are actually. So have my little calculation sheet here. My soap is based on coconut oil, cocoa butter, almond oil, sunflower oil, and stearic acid, and I am now going to superfat with organic shea butter. So let's dump that in, and let's just melt that down. And after this has been stirred in and melted down, I am going to let this cook for another half hour, and then I'll be back. So we're back at 2.5 hour cooking time. I have shut off my crock pot and removed the insert. And now what we have to do is color the soap. Since I'm not going to do any swirl or anything, I just color it now, and Then let it cool down a bit and then add my fragrance. But let's talk coloring. So I did hot process lavender soap a couple of times before, and I always had problems with the coloring not turning out the way it's supposed to be. I tried a couple of different pigments and they work well in cold process soap, but not so much in hot process. So this time I am going to try out some micas. And these micas I've got from youwish.nl, which gets most of its products from Brambleberry. And it was a test package of summer color mica. Came in 6 different little tubs, and I used the marine blue and the pink and dissolved it in some oil, and I'm going to add that and let's just see how that looks like. So let me put the camera down. Mix that up. I used about 2/3 pink and 1/3 blue. Right now this is looking pretty blue, but oh well. We'll just have to see. So this is what it looks like right now, and at least it's not green, which is what happens with the other colors. So I'm going to put the lid back on and let the soap cool down, and then I'm going to add my essential oils. I think I really like this color. It's actually really nice. So this is my fragrance. I have in this patchouli, geranium, cinnamon leaf, lavender, and lavendine. So let's put her in. I chose not to just use lavender because, I don't know, it's kind of boring to me, and I like if fragrances, or well, this is essential oil, when they have a couple of layers, like a perfume. Base, top, middle layers, stuff like that. Now let's just glob that into the mold. Now okay, let's do a nice top on this. I have some lavender pots and I'm going to wet the surface with alcohol so the lavender actually has a chance to stick. Alright, that's my newest batch of lavender soap. I'll make a new video when I'm ready to cut. Bye!